Hi everyone, so I just want to do a video showing you a project that I worked on yesterday. If I shoot the way I normally shoot, then you're just going to see the top of my project. So I changed my camera angle, but the tripod is literally almost like on my lap, so if I move it, I'm super sorry. And try not to pay attention to my hot mess in the background. That's just how it is. That's what my desk looks like. One of them. So, anyways, the project I want to show you today is, of course, the ever popular DIY gumball machine, which I pinned on Pinterest, like I swear, I think 4 months ago, 3.5, 4 months ago, and ever since then I've been trying to find. The trick is not to find the pieces, but it's to find the pieces that fit together, and part of the pieces that you need are flower pots, and I hate. I hate the feeling of a terracotta flower pot. It's so gross to me. It's like nails on a chalkboard. It gives me the heebie-jeebies and the whole 9 yards. I can't stand it. Ugh. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try not to touch it because it's gross. Okay. Oh, here's a little one. So these are the ones I could find. Like, really, what am I gonna do with this? It's like a baby pot and saucer. I could not find the saucers. Oh, it's so gross. The saucers that go with the. Finally, I found them, but I couldn't find them for ages. And my mom found a Dollarama that we don't usually go to, and she said, "Oh, they just put a whole bunch of pots and saucers out." So I went and cleaned them out, pretty much. And yeah, so you need pots, you need the matching saucer, and don't use plastic pots, use the terracotta because they're easy to paint, and even though they feel gross, try not to touch them. Get the matching saucers. You need the saucers that fit with the pot. And you need a glass vase or something that will go, I'm trying to hit that will go on top of your flower pot, like so. See? And then the terracotta lid must fit on top of the glass vase. So you do your sizing. Now you can get a long vase like this, or you can get a fishbowl looking size or whatever. That's up to you. Now, when I was I actually got the pieces that I used to make this gumball machine. I actually found the saucer and pot at Value Village, which is a thrift store. Because I could not find any pots and saucers in any of my dollar stores to save my life. Now that it's springtime almost, they're starting to come out with them now, so now is a great time to do the DIY gumball machines. Another thing you will need are knobs, or a knob. I got a whole bag of these at my thrift store for $1.99, and all I did was I painted them, it's the same knob, painted it white, and then I put Martha Stewart glitter all over the top to get some sparkles. And I didn't even end up using that one, but that's what you can do. Also, when I was ready to make mine, I searched YouTube to see if anybody else had made them, to get some inspiration for decorating or something. And I think I only found one video, but it was a really good one. And I will put the link to that. I'm sure I can find it again. I will put the link in the description bar below. Go check out her video because she made a whole bunch of different sized ones, and hers were really cute. And I believe that's where I got the tip for the wing nut. These are called wing nuts. Where am I? Oh, speaking of wing nuts, hang on. Okay, these are called wing nuts right here. And there is actually a real thing called a wing nut. I'm like, oh, that's what a wing nut is. So, too many jokes and too little time. So, these ones are giant, and they were at my local dollar store, which is like what I would call a no-name dollar store. It's just a neighborhood, tiny little dollar store. But my hardware store also sold them, but only in, like, I think this was the biggest size they had. But it's still, you get the point. Like, yeah, it's still the same. So, search for wing nuts. And here is my gumball machine. And I will put pictures at the end with it filled with different things. So hopefully, oh, where am I going with it? Sorry. So all I did here was I put a 1-inch circle square. I was going to say circle square. A 1-inch circle using my circle punch. And it's just cardstock, and I glued it down using Scotch Quick Dry. And along the bottom here, I painted it with Martha Stewart's wedding cake. And then I used my Glam Dust paint, which I showed in another video, and it's over there and I can't reach it. It's just a sparkle. I coated it in like a sparkly paint. And then down here is Taffeta by Martha Stewart. It's a pink pearlized paint, and that's the same what I did on top. So here down on the bottom, I used this Chinese, I think it's called Chinese braid. This is like a little tiny one, as you can see. And I did that on the bottom, and I did it on the top of the lid. Also, if I can take my lid here without sticking my hand in front of the camera, I Chinese braid up here, and then I used the, where am I? Chinese, I will put pictures at the end, and it looks much nicer than pictures when I'm not manhandling it. The Rena's, you know, the faux rhinestone bling trim. And up here I used a crystal knob that I also got at my dollar store. I believe I got it from that woman's video, is if you glue a smaller saucer inside your lid, then when you put the lid on, preferably nicer than I just did, when you put, I'm trying to find the best angle for my, you know, there we go. Okay, so when you put the lid on, it keeps it from sliding around and falling off. Okay, so that's a good tip. Good tip. So I filled mine with the I Am Rose's gardenias, the champagne and pink ones. They're my favorite, and I think it looks so pretty. But I will put pictures at the end of it with gumballs in it and empty. I put a 2-inch circle square at the bottom too, inside, which you can't see, but that just hides the top of this that shows through the bottom of the glass jar. It's not really relevant because you can't see it when stuff's in it, but I just did it for the sake of doing it. And I think it looks adorable with stuff in it. Like, you could make little ones and put your buttons in there, your bling or whatnot. Anyways, it's adorable. So, don't forget to check. I will also, on my channel page, you can find my Pinterest. I'm going to have a Pinterest board on there called YouTube, where I will pin, it's very hard for me to find the original creator of the DIY gumball machine since it's all over Pinterest, but I will pin the one that I think was at least close to the original before it blew up everywhere. So I will have a board on my Pinterest called YouTube, and that's where I will pin the originating idea from anything that I make that I saw on Pinterest. And yeah, so, and I will put a link to the video that I watched down in the description bar below. So again, check my channel page for Pinterest or my Facebook, and you can come be my friend. We can be buddies, and I hope you guys have a really good week. So see you later. Bye.